Hello YouTube, this is Ultra Dark Slayer with a really good episode of What's in the Bag. As you can see on my table, I have the PS Vita Wi-Fi. I finally got my PS Vita. And I am happy with this system. And of course, greatness awaits. Barcode. I'm happy with that I got this system, and of course, you guys can see it. It's on the table, catching dust. What I like about the system is that this system is way better than the original PlayStation Portable. It's like a PlayStation 2 with a PlayStation 3 and PlayStation hardware system, and I'm glad that Sony did this when it first came out. You know, I don't know how many, maybe like 4 years, 5 years maybe, I'm guessing. This is a great product for Sony fans, or for anybody really. If you want to play your favorite old games, you know, from the PlayStation Vita library that they have. Of course, they have a PlayStation library, even though there's like they don't have the whole library, which is a good system. And by any chance, of course, you guys can see the fingerprints. I got this game at the end of March, and I wanted to wait a little longer. Like it's we're in June now. We're in the middle of June, and I love this system. I love it. I'm really happy that I got it, and it's cool that it has, you know, another stick for the camera, and of course this is the left analog stick, the D-pads, and of course the triangle, circle, square, and X on the system. And yeah, I got the Wi-Fi version. I do not want to get the 3G version, because it has to be with a phone company, and Wi-Fi is better, because that way I could use my cell phone on the hotspot if I want to play with somebody online, or probably download something like a movie or another game that I want to buy. Also, it's also good, if you're home feeling lazy, don't want to play any other your consoles, like your PlayStation 3 or your Xbox 360, your Xbox One, or your PS4, or your Wii U. You could just, or your 3DS, so you can play your handheld or other handheld, And this system did not come with a memory stick, so I had to buy one. I bought the 16 gig, which is good. It's not overpriced like the one that the 32 gig is. Right now, I think it's a little cheaper in Best Buy. It's on sale right now for like $60. It's still a little expensive, but I got the 16 gig. Same time I got my Vita. And the reason why I bought the Vita, because I had sorry with my fingers. I had the original PlayStation Portable, when the first one that came out. The very first one. I was somewhat happy about it, but the games back then for the PlayStation Portable was not too much of it, because I got it early. I got it early on my birthday back when I was in high school. My dad bought it for me, and it was okay. I didn't pick it up here and there. There weren't any games like exciting for me, like the first games that came out. I wasn't, too fond of it. And so, of course, later on, I got, the Cydia, I got Final Fantasy Birth by Sleep, and I think that was it, because those were the only two fun games I gotten for the Vita. I mean, even not the Vita, the PlayStation Portable. And since now I got the PlayStation Portable, I am happy with the games that they have, especially PlayStation games. And let me turn this on. Is it on? Oh, okay. There we go. As you can see, I'm using my phone. Warning, blah blah blah. Loading, and that's my wallpaper. Yeah, I know it's kind of crummy. And of course, I organized, games, gaming, gaming with friends, and entertainment, and of course the system settings. And let's go to games. I'm gonna show you the games I have. Hope you guys can see it. It's really bright. Don't know how to focus this up. There we go. I got Final Fantasy X HD. Oh, come on, focus. The Ratchet and Clank series, and of course I have Final Fantasy VII and Sword Art Online Hollow Fragments. The ones that I got, physical right now is of course. Oh no, that's not what I want. No, it's hard to do it on the phone. I wish I had a camera. The only game I have physical is Final Fantasy X HD Remastered, and of course I have 10-2. I downloaded it, but it's not on the stick right now. I moved it to the computer. I moved my save data to the computer, and it's cool that there's an app for the Mac that you could take all your save games and all your apps. If you want to make more room, you could transfer your data over to your Macintosh or PC if you have PC. There's an app that manages your memory, which is cool, and that way I don't have to get PlayStation Plus. I know that PlayStation Plus is cool. Hopefully, I'm thinking about getting it. Sometime during this holiday, because there's a lot of interesting games coming out right now, and I'll tell you in a minute. Of course, you all know about it on E3. But right now, those are the games I have. And later this June, I'll probably pick up 2 games. Well, not pick up, more like download it off of the PlayStation Store Network. And right now, this is the console, and it's really different. There's the power up button and the bumpers. And over here, this is where you're open up your physical games, which I'm not gonna do right now. So, in the original PlayStation Portable, where you put your games were exactly right here, but the games for that system were little diskettes. They're little discs. And of course they were put in shells, like little cases to protect the disc. And it was kind of weird because I don't know why Sony did that. In the original, there was a of course when you open it, it makes a springy sound when it pops. I didn't like it because I thought I was gonna break it. And then they made the slim version. They didn't brought back the springy one, which I did not get, because I still have the original one. And of course, you guys, we all know that there has to be a power source somewhere. So here's the AC adapter, and it's different, a little bit slimmer than the original one. And this design for the AC adapter is great, because it comes with a USB cable. Let me see if I can get it out. Comes with a USB cable, and you could just hook it up to your computer, connect it with your Vita, do whatever you need to do. Saves, backups, whatever. And this was a good idea because in the original one, for the PlayStation Portable, this was separated because it was a bad design because it had this and it connects, also to the PlayStation Portable. At the end, like somewhere. Like it's like a top, like you go like click instead of now that for the PlayStation Portable you just put it under here, and the Vita I mean, and yeah, that design was horrible because it also came with like another wire to give the PlayStation Portable some juice, and I'm glad they went back and just like, oh, let's just give them a USB cable already. So they did, of course, the AC adapter, and they added the USB, the USB wire, which is a good idea. So that way that you don't have to go spend $10 for a USB cable for your Vita, and which is good. They did a good job on this, and I'm happy that I got it because later on there's more games coming to the Vita, and I'm so happy I got it. Number one, of course, you saw that I got the Sword Art Online app, Hall of Fragments. I know it's the one I've been hearing about a lot. That it's like the mistranslation and everything like that is being like remade. Cause they're fixing the sub reading. Of course, like it's everyone's speaking in Japanese in the Sword Art Online Hall of Fragments, and I'm glad that they're also bringing out the new one from Japan to America and the UK and Australia. The Sword Art Online Lost Song, I believe it was called, in physical cartridge, and I'm happy that that's coming in the fall. And plus, Bloodstain has been announced by the creator of Symphony of the Night of Castlevania, and I'm happy that game is also coming to the Vita. Thank you to all that donated their money. I know I would have, but I'm pretty sure everyone in the world has supported the creator, that's doing Bloodstain. That's coming to that game's coming to the Vita. And then sorry, my voice is getting a little dry. But yeah, and also a fun game that's also coming out like later in 2016, World of Final Fantasy. That game looks so cool and so fun, and it's different because you can play as these two characters, the two siblings going off on an adventure, and then they made the Final Fantasy characters along the way, which is awesome. I can't wait for that game to come out. And I'm pretty sure I'm also gonna re-get other games for my Vita. The other ones from the classic library / PlayStation, because I am thinking about getting the Cydia, the first one, and the second one, along with the Mega Man X, Mavericks Hunters. I'll let you guys know when I get it. And of course, a game coming out, like I said, at the end of this month, which is called J-Star Victory Plus. I cannot wait for that game to come out for the Vita, the PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation 4. And I know that everyone has the imported one, but people like me it's preferred to just wait until they come out. I know that Japanese games are not easy to get from overseas when they're not announced, which is great that now that I finally got a Vita, I'll be getting that game. Maybe I might also get the Cydia, the first one, for my Vita on June 30th. So I'll be getting those two. I gotta make sure that I have like room on my memory card and not have to do a backup. And I'm pretty sure there are other games that are coming out for the Vita, but I'm just gonna just wait for the ones I actually want to get, and and I also hope that everyone's having like a good E3 week, keeping safe and everything. I hope you all know that that the Xbox had kicked major ass on E3 this year, and of course Sony did a good job too. Even though they didn't have a lot of games, and my biggest shock was Final Fantasy HD Remastered. Now I have the Final Fantasy game here. I'm still playing it. Technically, it's kind of still my first time playing it because I did had a Final Fantasy game, but I was playing on my PlayStation 2, and I've been hearing a lot of scratches. When I was playing it, I had no choice but to return it. So yeah, I did lose money, but I'm glad I have Final Fantasy 7 here. But if they do the remake for the PlayStation 4 and the Vita, I might get the Vita version if they decide to do that, because if they do that, I'm happy. So, but right now it's for the PlayStation 4. Kingdom Hearts 3, that finally showed up on this E3. I'm happy. I'm excited, and of course that Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming for Xbox One and PS4. It's a hard choice because that for me as a gamer, that I have a 360 still, and the backwards compatibility for the Xbox One has been announced on Monday, and it's hard for me to choose, but I'm still moving. I still want to move to the PlayStation 4 because there's a lot more fun games that I really want to get, like the new Ratchet and Clank. Excuse me, I burped. The new Ratchet and Clank, Final Fantasy 7 HD Remastered, the Final Fantasy 15, because Final Fantasy games are better on the Sony systems, and what else? Maybe No Man's Land, I believe, or of course Black Ops 3. Now I just can't believe that Sony took Call of Duty under Xbox's feet like a few months back when no, not a few months, like a few weeks back, that Black Ops 3 is coming out, so I want to get that for PlayStation 4 because there's going to be a lot more stuff on PlayStation 4. And of course there's the new Destiny expansion that's coming to the PlayStation 4 and other consoles. But I think it'll be great if I just get a PlayStation 4 and buy the expansion pack from there. And I know that I may not have the original game of Destiny, but it's okay. I'll just get the PlayStation 4 one and the other expansions again, so I'll be wasting a lot of money on that. And then the Wii U. Oh my god, the games for the Wii U were great. I don't care what anyone says. It was a good digital event. First off, Star Fox. Oh my god, Star Fox Zero. I want to get that game. I want to get a Wii U. That's the first thing I want to get. I want to get a Wii U. I know I want to get a PlayStation 4, but I want to get a Wii U first, because there's going to be a lot of fun games coming to the Wii U. Star Fox, Mario Maker, that new, I don't know, the one from the people that publish Persona, those people. I want to get that game, including Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii U as well. They look great. They look great. I know I'm not a Nintendo owner, right now, because as you guys don't know, I traded my 2DS to finish off getting this, but I am happy with this. I'm really happy. And yeah, and probably I might get, you know, the Wii U. I'll still be playing on my 360, you know, here and there, but this is gonna be like probably like the only system for now to be having fun, you know, because there's gonna be more games that I'll be getting for my Vita. And so I know I've been rambling on a lot for like what 20 minutes, but you know, this is like my new episode for what's in the back and a little bit of E3. So I'm just letting you know how happy I am that I got this and that I got to watch E3 online. And so that I'll end the video now before I can't think of anything else. So I'll let you guys know on the next video that I got the game, and that I'll see you again some other time. Okay, YouTube. So this is Ultra Dark Slayer. I'll catch you all later on the next video. So be safe, be good, and have fun on your E3 events, and just add and well, not add, subscribe and leave a thumbs up. All right. So thank you again. I'll do another video next time. Peace.